What's up guys, Invisible Jiu-Jitsu, David Morsegal here. We've got disposable UK number 3, Constantine. We're going to do how to take the back, very simple, one option, nice for white belts, okay? We're not going to get too complicated. Now remember, when I show you this, it's overall say, yeah, but you wouldn't let me do this, you wouldn't let me... It's one technique out of many there are to take the back. If this doesn't work, I try something else, I expose the back in a different way. So go into it, it's one tool in the toolbox. It's not the be all and end all of back taking. Okay, I learned this about 10 years ago from a world champ, and I've used it ever since as my number one go-to, okay? And it does work. We're gonna do this. You point your head this way. Okay, that'd be a nice turn. Not gonna crush him too much. So, very simple little way. Let's just come back here so we don't get too close to the camera. Very simple way to expose some space, to expose the back, okay? Turtle, face that way a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a side ride, right? I'm gonna put my knee either by his ankle, or if I don't like him, I'm gonna drop my shin across the back of his Achilles, okay? And I'm gonna go here. I do like Constantine, so I'm gonna be nice to him for at least the first part of this demonstration. Knee by the ankle, other leg to give me some drive, and my other arm is inside his thigh. We're going to do some different angles, so don't worry. Now, he's going to close this gap, okay? I'm going to open his knee, and I'm going to put my hook in. From here, I can either take my seatbelt now, or take my one-on-one and climb to his back and put 2 hooks in. Now again, it's not as easy as putting 2 hooks in. If he defends, there's things we can do to make him give me that second hook. We can roll him, we can force some gaps. This is just one way. From here, I take 2 one-on-ones with no thumbs, and I start to sprawl here. I keep my sprawl pressure, take my hand out, and from here, I can start looking to choke. Okay, let's face this way. So, knee by his ankle, pressure on the back of the hips. Look how I'm below the belt. If he tries to roll, I'm very heavy on his hips. Okay, it's very difficult to roll. If he rolls the other way, I'm just going to collapse his legs and I'm going to take a side control. So I'm very heavy back on his hips. I open the space, I put my hook in. From here I can take my seat belt, okay? Just have some base, have some base. If he has base, I'm just going to lift him up, look, and I'm going to wiggle my second hook in. One-on-one, one-on-one. And then I sprawl my feet back now, off my toes, sprawl position, and I keep his hands pinned underneath him. And I just give myself just enough that I can take my hand out, but that he can't. From here, I attack his neck and finish him. Okay? This way. So point towards the camera a little bit. So again, heavy on the hips, cupping inside the thigh here, open, foot goes in. And now I can go straight if I see the gap to sit on him, or I could go seatbelt, it's preference. What I don't want to see though is that you get up high and you start falling off, okay? If you do get here, very quickly go back to sitting on his hips. I have to be very careful about this because I'm very tall. Very easy for me to get thrown off the top. Underhooks, my one-on-one and my one-on-one. And I fold, look, no thumbs, it's a pulling grip, and then I sprawl. Okay, if I need to base on my head, I base on my head. Crush Constantine. Just get a view of the pain face. And we go to the back. Okay, one more time. Let's face to the corner of the ring. Okay, so I'm here, again, weight back over his hips. If he's closing this gap, if he's giving me that gap, I just step into it. But I open. Foot goes in, either seatbelt and hook. I can even pull him up a little bit. Just be careful about going all the way back. It's really bad for your partner's knees. One-on-one, one-on-one. Sprawl. Okay? He's facing the wrong way, but he went, ugh, and that's what I want. Mario Sperry style. Now, if we're struggling to pull that knee, which is the main complaint, from here. If I'm struggling, close this gap, if I'm struggling to pull here, that's the main difficulty with this one is, if he's not worrying about it, he's worrying about up here, and I just pull, thank you very much, I take it. But quite often he's tight here. So what I'm going to do is take advantage of a principle of attacking the turtle. Take away all this space, all this space. Look, this is very easy for me now to roll him over. Okay, so if I had my control and he takes away all this space, it's very tight, I might just bail him over and start attacking something else. But a lot of the time people don't fall. Okay? To take away space, he has to become narrow. To have base, he has to become wide. So right now, right now he's narrow, okay? If I give him some push, look, he has to go wide, and then I help him along the way. Okay, can everyone see that? So he's tight, tight, tight. I give him some wobbles, and then my foot goes. Okay? So if I'm struggling, I take advantage of that concept. I give him some side to side. And I'm always ready to take a side control, to take a north-south, to spin around towards the head. What I don't want to happen is he rolls away from me and I get caught in front of him, in front of his legs. So, come this way. So as he falls, I'm going to actually circle up towards his head, and I can even keep going and transfer sides. Sometimes that will expose his back to me again. So, nice little simple back take for white belts here. First one that I really became very good at and have used ever since, all the way up until black belt. Thank you very much. If you liked the video, like and share. Come back for some more free videos later.